everyone, my name's Bia and welcome back to my channel, and I'm a sustainable fashion content creator as well as educator, not just here on YouTube where you're watching this video, but also on TikTok. And hello to those of you that are new. This is not the video I'd recommend you join me on. If you want to see more of my general content, I'd recommend you check out my last video that I made back in December, or any of the other videos here on my page, or even on my TikTok and Instagram, which are down below, as I think those are better videos to get to know me and the type of content I make, since this is a very simple video that I'm making with very limited editing, where I'm just coming to you guys to talk, and to talk about some fairly serious shit. And as most of you know, part of my philosophy on this channel is to be very open and transparent with you guys. Obviously, there are some things that I keep private. I'm not open and transparent about everything. I don't intend for that. I never want that. Because one, I'm a minor. Two, I'm a woman on the internet. I like to keep myself private, and I like to keep a sense of personal space. Even though I want you guys to feel like a family and a community, because that's what I strive for, not just this channel, but all of my platforms, anywhere I make content. I want my fans to feel like they have a place, a community. Since the YouTube creators that I like make me feel that way, and I try to be like them, because we all have our inspirations and our idols. But this video, I don't know how long it's going to be. It could be quite short, or it could be quite long, because there's some things I need to talk to you guys about. And I'm doing this in the spirit of open and honest communication. Firstly, where the hell have I been? Happy 2026. I have been active on TikTok, I'd say. I haven't been crazy active on there, but I've still been more active on there than on here. And I want to talk about why. One, TikTok is easier for me to make content on. Not saying it's not hard. It's not the hardest thing in the world, but it's still tricky because there's still elements of hashtags, SEO, comments, managing the crap that is in my TikTok comments, and the nasty and derogatory and sexual things that are commented on my videos, and even some of the more confusing stuff. As most of you know, I've been active on there, and I've made a couple of videos, but this is my first video on the YouTube channel of 2026, so firstly I want to say hi, happy 2026. I didn't get to say this at the end of 2025, but I'm seriously grateful for every single one of you that's joined the channel and joined our channel community and engaged with me. You guys are one of my favorite things. These YouTube videos are one of my favorite hobbies, and when I get to sit down and make these videos or stand up and make these outfits, it's one of my favorite parts. Even the most dreaded part, which is editing, I don't mind that because I know I get to make content for you guys to enjoy, and I get to use my creativity, which is my greatest skill. Obviously, I have a whole art room. Like, I'm a very creative person. But I have not made a video since the second week of December. There's a few reasons for that. School. My main focus is school, grades, schoolwork. It comes before YouTube. It comes before everything else. I don't make money on this. This is a personal hobbyist venture. I don't make money on this. I don't intend to make money on this. So my schoolwork comes first. So I wanted to prioritize that. And I will be continuing to prioritize that, but I'll talk more about that a little bit later on in the video when I give you guys a few life updates and a few updates for this channel specifically. Secondly, my computer broke. As most of you know, if you follow me and you follow my community notes here on YouTube, but for those of you that are also on Substack, I posted about this, and on TikTok. This has been posted across my platform. My computer's screen broke and I was unable to get it repaired due to monetary costs. I've purchased a new computer and I have an iPad, and I've learned how to edit on that. Believe it or not, iPad's gonna be a great secondary computer. I got an email. Oh, ignoring that because my legal name's gonna show up. Okay. But yeah, my computer broke, so that set me back a good week and a half from content. And then thirdly, I've been very burnt out. I've not been feeling the best. I took off for the holidays, is the main reason. I took off for the holidays. I extended it so I could get back in the swing of school. And then I needed to make TikToks to get me back in the swing of managing school, my extracurricular activities with that, and then making content. And then my computer broke, so I took another week off. It's not that I'm being lazy, and it's not that I don't like you guys or I don't want to keep making content. I love that. I want to continue making content to 2026. Come in a couple weeks, we're going to have a year of making this kind of content that being the fashion, DIY, and craft content here on YouTube specifically. I didn't talk about this, but I've already hit a year on TikTok. Thanks, guys. You mean the world to me. I've always loved fashion. But as many of you may or may not know about me, I have ADHD and I get very burnt out, very stressed very easily. And I just needed some time away. I needed time away from content and the rush of it all, the fast pace of it all, to just sit and craft for myself and not craft or make outfits to film them, to post them, to try to make them blow up and to do that. And then the third reason is TikTok changed their algorithm after being purchased by Oracle. I would like to clarify, I don't support Oracle in any way. And if you follow me on Instagram, which is linked below for those of you who do not and would like to follow me, I posted about my official political statement because I'm sick and tired of people co-signing me as someone who leans MAGA conservative. I do not lean conservative and I do not lean MAGA. I am not willing to share my political beliefs this time, but I would like to say that I am not MAGA, I am not conservative, nor do I co-sign or endorse any of the behaviors from my country's leaders. And that's kind of it. Like, I just took a break for the holidays and then I extended it so I could have time to just sit and craft and enjoy my life. So, that's kind of it. This didn't turn out to be as long as I thought it would. Especially this segment. I was honestly expecting this to be like a video that was over 20 minutes, where each of the 2 segments I planned would be like 20 minutes. But it didn't turn out that way, which is kind of nice. But thirdly, I started a podcast as well, so I need some time to get the content for that. I'm not going to promote that as much. Follow me on Instagram. I'm not even sure I'm going to keep doing that podcast. Sorry, not sorry. But last thing that I need to talk about, some channel updates. As most of you know, I've not had the best time mentally, and I've not been having the best time in school. People from my school have started to find this channel, and if you are from my school, I'm not going to block you. I'm going to let you enjoy my content, but there's a good chance that I'm not replying to your comments or acknowledging you because I know that's what you want. I know you want attention. I'm not stupid, okay? I would like to clarify that I'm not stupid, but I haven't been having the best time with managing this stuff, so I am changing up my filming schedule. As most of you know, I would film every 2 weeks in batches of 2. I would film 2 videos on like a Friday or a Saturday, and then I would spend the rest of the weekend editing them, making the thumbnail, and then I would set them to upload the next 2 Wednesdays. I would take the weekend after off, and then I would repeat. But I am changing this. The month of February will be my last month doing that. I will likely be filming 4 videos at a time, and that would cover an entire month. That is a personal decision. That is something that I plan to do for myself, so I have more time to myself, so that I have more free time for my other hobbies that are not the hobbies that I've turned into content and used to make content. So, Substack, for those of you that follow me there, it's staying the same. It's still gonna be 2 a month. It was gonna stay the same and still be 2 a month, but I plan to actually make that 1 edition a month and on the first Friday, just because writing those editions is getting very taxing and it's very hard to come up with new and creative writing. Especially because I write about everything from politics to music on there. And it's getting really, really hard to pay attention to politics with everything going on. Like, genuinely, I am beyond mentally stressed about what's going on in this world right now. I am exhausted to the point that I had to stop watching news. I only watch evening news. And if you're getting stressed about the news, just start watching one. Maybe just watch your, like, local news at 5 o'clock or watch, like, CBS Evening News. I don't watch CBS, though. That's kind of it for channel/life updates. I'm just changing up the filming schedule. It's still going to be on Wednesdays. And if you see me not post a video here and there, or if there's a Wednesday where you were maybe expecting me to post and you didn't see me post, that's just probably because, like, I forgot to film. Maybe I didn't have a new and unique but also creative video idea to come up with. But yeah, I will see you guys next Wednesday, and we'll be back in the swing of things. For now, I'll probably take a break again at some point this year, around the time I took one last year because of burnout. I don't really know. I'll try to keep you guys updated and try to keep an open source communication. But that's been it for me. You guys can like and subscribe if you want. I'm not going to do my full outro because this video is like probably not even going to be edited outside of like the outro screen. It's probably going to be the only editing I do in this video. Like, I keep kicking the tripod. But that's it for me. I love you all. I hope you have an incredible rest of your day, week, and an incredible rest of your week till I see you guys again next Wednesday. Stay. Love. Be ya.